over the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly why delegation is so important and exactly how you can use delegation inside your service-based business or your business to scale it from $5K a month to over $50,000 per month. And for anyone watching this video who doesn't know who I am and who hasn't already been following me, my name is Grady. I own two service-based businesses, one out here in Arizona, one out in Pennsylvania as well. Pennsylvania is doing about $50,000 per month. Arizona is doing about $100,000 per month. So two service-based businesses. I've been doing this for 3 years. I also show people exactly how to scale their business, use delegation, run ads, any sort of thing inside your business to actually scale it and take it to the next level. I do coaching as well and show them how to actually do that. So I'm going to talk about a couple of things in this video on exactly why delegation is so important inside of a service-based business and how you're going to use it to actually scale. So for anyone watching this video, you're probably watching this video, you're stuck at 5 to 15K a month, which is where most of my students are stuck at when they first come inside my program. Essentially, the way that we use delegation, the way that delegation is utilized inside of a business is you are outsourcing a task that you are not as good at to someone who is better at it than you. And so you can spend your time doing what you're good at to make them come any more revenue. That's exactly exact reason about how that's actually used inside of service-based business is, for example, me, myself. Obviously, my name is Grady. I'm really good at marketing, sales, and delegation. That's like the three main things I'm really good at. Why would I spend my days, my precious hours every single day going out there and knocking on doors or cleaning windows and worrying about the host connections, all this and that, when I could pay someone 10%, 15% of a job to do that, and then I could focus on getting more jobs while they do that, which is growing the business, which is getting us recurring revenue, which is generating revenue, which is how not in the day-to-day operation, which I'm assuming most people watch this. Again, most of my students are doing the same thing. You probably don't want to be doing that for the rest of your life, knocking on doors and cleaning windows every single day for the rest of your life. So that's what I show my students, and that's what I talked about in this video, is exactly how to utilize delegation. So like I said, that is what delegation is. It is basically outsourcing a task to someone who's not as good as you at doing it and having them do it and paying them for it. So for example, inside your window cleaning business, you're watching this, you're doing 5, 10, 15, even 20K a month right now, and you maybe have one technician or you're doing all the jobs yourself, you're stuck in the day-to-day operation, knocking on the doors, cleaning the windows, worrying about connections, people are calling out, and it's just issues after issues. What you want to do in your situation is you want to think, okay, if you're knocking doors, that's great. You can knock doors, you can sell money, you can sell 20K a month, that's good, that's great money. We don't be doing that for the rest of our life. We'll focus on ads and online marketing later. The number one thing you need to do is hire a technician, because cleaning windows for any business owner is the lowest ROI task anyone could possibly do. If you are still cleaning windows at this day and age and you are owning a business, you are genuinely behind and you do not know how to run a business. You need to outsource that immediately and hire technicians using Indeed, Craigslist, referrals, any sort of way that you are hiring technicians. You need to hire these technicians and get them into your actual business so you're generating revenue and you can delegate that task and you can focus on the higher leverage things. So we're gonna hire you a technician. We're gonna have them clean all the jobs from now on while you are either knocking or calling and generating your business revenue is exactly what we wanna do. We wanna have them actually cleaning the jobs, getting the jobs done, paying them whatever 15, 20, 30% of every single job. And then we want to have you out there either calling or texting or knocking on doors to actually land these jobs and land these higher ticket jobs to generate your business more revenue. We want you to be out there adding any recurring revenue and just building your business overall. We don't want you sitting in one spot for the rest of your life and not actually getting anything. We want you to delegate your business, generate more money, generate more revenue, and have you not in the day-to-day operations. So you want to hire a technician, get them all trained up and have them start cleaning on the jobs. At that point, they're doing all the jobs. You're doing about 15 to 20K per month. Your operations side is fully delegated. Again, then you can hire a manager and stuff like that later on. Your operations side of the business is fully delegated. You're building up capital, this, and that. At that point, you want to delegate sales. You want to hire sales reps and you want to launch online marketing methods, Meta, Google, Facebook, Nextdoor, Instagram, and door-to-door sales team possibly. So these are the marketing methods that you're going to want to launch. They're going to cost capital to actually get into. But now that you have a technician and you're actually just printing cash, you're going to have capital to actually invest in things, a mentorship, into coaching, into ads, into ads agency, anything that you think you can invest into, you need to invest in it with your business, because that in the end, that's going to make you more money. So we want to have you invest more money into actually building your business with ads, creatives, photographers, anything you can do to get these online marketing methods launched, because the fulfillment side is already taken care of. You already have this side of your business taken care of. At this point, it's just this side. It's the actual sales side, because if you have a business, window cleaning, fulfillment, sales, you have two sides of the business that need to be covered. What you want to do in your position right now is you want to hire an ads agency, buy mentorship, whatever, this, and that, and you want to take your business to the next level with sales. So launch Google Ads, get your Google My Business dialed, get a bunch of reviews. My Business has over 400 reviews on Google, and you want to just build your business in that way instead of any other way. So you want to really build your business with ads, with Google, getting your Google My Business page verified, getting a bunch of reviews, fully optimizing that page to generate more revenue. That'll bring you organic revenue automatically. If you're in a non-competitive area, anywhere besides like Arizona, California, Florida is really, really uncompetitive, and you're watching this, you're probably not one of those states. you're going to crush it if you can have a really dialed Google My Business profile. A lot of my students see a lot of success with those marketing methods. So generate more revenue with your business with organic, with meta ads, so either hiring an agency, whatever, blah, 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 filming creatives, and then posting those creatives, running them as ads, calling the leads. And that's personally how I make a lot of my money, is from meta ads. And that's another big thing, is like we're spending right now about $1,000, $1,500 a day in meta ads. And a lot of people watching this are scared to spend $20, or let's say on maybe a $2,000, $3,000 mentorship, something like that, and they're afraid to scale their business. I'm spending $1,500 a day to run my business. Think about that. I'm spending $1,500 a day to actually run my business, and you're out here complaining that you can't invest this money. You need to invest money into your business to delegate. I'm spending $1,500 a day in meta ads. I have sales reps that call the leads, sell the leads, et cetera, and that is what's growing my business. That's what's taking my business from here to the next level. So investing in meta ads and delegating the actual sales aspect of the business. At this point, you've delegated the technicians, you've delegated the sales. At this point, you are going to focus on the vision of the company. You're going to focus on annual recurring revenue and investing back in your business, into equipment, into tanks, into vans, into anything you think of expansion. And you want to start getting to that point where you are fully delegated from the entire operation. You can take 3 days to step away from the business. Your business will keep running. You have managers, this, and that. And you want to focus on opening up new locations. You want to focus on buying new tanks, putting the money where the money needs to be put to make you more money in the long run, and annual recurring revenue. My business in Pennsylvania, when I first started in high school, I sold it for about $400,000. We had about $120,000 in annual recurring revenue. That's the reason I sold it for so much money the day after I graduated high school. So you want to focus on a lot of annual recurring revenue, which is a lot of people don't focus on that in the beginning, which is why I show my students exactly how to get reoccurring jobs. So I want you to start focusing on how to actually get these people on a reoccurring basis and show them how to actually take their longevity of your business from here to there, because you want to create long-term wealth inside your business. You want to have some short-term cash thing where you're doing one-time jobs, shitty jobs. You want to have long-term wealth inside your business, and you want to have multiple locations, technicians that are good, a good business, and not a little window cleaning, door knocking business. You want to have a legit business with vans, tanks, poles, everything that you need in a business. You want to have that. You don't want to have this little door knocking Oliver Lester business in 2026. You want to have long-term wealth, which comes with recurring revenue, consistent jobs, doing great work, and delegation. At this point, your business is fully delegated. You have operations, you have systems in place to the point where you have virtual assistants calling these people, getting them on recurring. You have all the systems in place for people to run your business. At that point, you can sit back, you can get the mansion, you can get your dream car, you can do what you want with your life, you can sell your business for a lot of money. So I hope that clears up some things about how to actually take your business and utilize delegation, some key points of how to actually utilize delegation inside of your business to take it to the next level. That's really it. It's really as simple as that. To take your business to the next level is really just delegation. It's honestly everything in today's day and age is going to be delegation. So with that being said, if you guys do need any coaching, like I said, I do one-on-one coaching. So if you guys are curious to learn more about, to work one-on-one with me, to learn more about, specifically how to scale or start your window cleaning business, take it from that 10, 20K a month mark to that 50 to 100K a month mark, I'm going to leave a link in the description to apply. You can just book a free call. We can do a full free business audit, just kind of see where you're at with everything, and see if you're a good fit for the program. So I'll leave a link in the description to that, so we can help scale your business, take it to the next level. I have over 40 students at this point, so honestly not new to the coaching space. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys learn something.